Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Own the Chaos. I'm your host, Summer, and today we have a very special guest, Miss Danielle.
Hello, everybody.
Own the fucking chaos.
Kisses. Mwah. Own the chaos.
Holy shit, this is so fucking chaotic.
Danielle is quite nervous to be on. This is definitely not like us to do anything like this. I feel like we have really insightful conversations, just her and I. But for the first time, she's going to be on pod. And if you didn't know, Danielle and I are actually really, really good friends. But I feel like a lot of people wouldn't see that on social media because we never post each other. And I feel like you and I are very active in people's comment sections.
Right.
So, like, I feel like no one would be like, oh my God, wait, they're friends. Like, they're really good friends. It's like, surprise.
I do find it funny, though, because a lot of people that, like, know me know you. Like, even without knowing you. Like, they're all...
Really?
Yes. Like, all the time, people are like, how's Summer? Like, what's Summer up to? I don't know. I feel like you're one of those people, to me, you know, like, those friends that you have that are very much so, like, too close to, like, hug, too close to also, like, post up with sometimes. Like,
Yes.
that's us, weirdly enough.
Yes. Okay, no, I definitely agree to that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I feel like only recently, like only like the past year. Okay, wait, let's do a little bit of backstory. How
Anything
do
needs to.
Danielle and I know each other? Also, I call her Danielle. Her name's actually Danielle. So how do we know each other?
How do we know each other? I feel like it's kind of...
If we're doing backstory, our parents actually used to be like really good friends and they
Yeah.
were like in a band together. So like I feel
Yeah.
like I always knew about your family and like I'm pretty sure vice versa. You knew
Mhm.
about like my family as well, but when it came to actually being friends, like we went to different high schools. She's actually a year younger than me, so we never
I'm a
really hung out
baby.
in high school.
No, we didn't. I recall for like the most part, I think,
This one's gonna be a hard one.
guys, we don't talk like this. So it's fun. Okay. You know what? Me and you got close for a very valid reason, being that like I felt like you were kind of out of like my personal circle, that like you were like very much so like an escape for me in like many ways, I feel like at the beginning. So if you guys don't know, Summer does lashes. I started to go to her, I think like about, was it 2 years? No, I think it was like 2 years ago.
Probably.
Yeah, probably about 2 years ago. And I just remember like we hit it off pretty fast, to be honest. But knowing like, this sounds really bad, but knowing that like you didn't know everybody that I knew
Mm-hmm.
made me feel very like comfy, and knowing that like she wasn't gonna like lash ladies know everything. Like I know you just know everything going on in town. But I felt like you were a very like unbiased opinion to things that were going on, and like if you're a girl, you know you're going to these appointments as well. And like sometimes it's 8 o'clock in the morning or sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night, and it doesn't matter if you had like the shittiest day ever. Like you were just getting my lore of the day.
I get everyone's tea. Like surprisingly enough, I feel like I'm pretty out of like the small town that we live in. Like I don't feel like I'm really in the drama. I don't feel like I really am involved with a lot of things that the town is up to, but for some reason I always know what's going on, and that's because of these gorgeous ladies. And obviously I keep everything to myself, but like when Danielle like came to me about a lot of her problems, I was like, oh my gosh. Like if I'm being so honest, when she first started coming to me about like for lashing, I was like, oh my gosh, like we've like never hung out like ever really, besides like at parties and like get-togethers and stuff like that, but never like, oh my God, let's actually get to know one another. So when she came to me, I was like a little bit nervous because you know those people that like you know of or like know of,
Yeah.
know of or know of. You know what I mean? But like you don't know them. It was like kind of like that, but I was like, this is just my job, and like I am a different type of person when I'm working. Like I'm very much like, oh my God, hi, nice to meet you. But if it was like out in random situations, I'm like avoid them at all costs. I'm so freaking nervous. But like Danielle just came in with like such a bubbly personality, and I was like, why haven't we been friends sooner? Like
That took a
what?
turn because I thought you were about to say this bitch is a mess.
No.
Like I was a mess when I
Okay,
said
she was. I wouldn't
I
say
said so, but why are you saying so? Tell me why I was a mess.
You know what? If I could say one thing about Danielle is in these 2 years of like truly getting to know each other, I feel like she has evolved so much as an individual. Like she came in as the most actual gorgeous hot mess. Like she was the definition of beautiful hot mess. Like I don't know how else to explain it. She was just like beautiful exterior and interior, but like
Stop it.
she had a lot. She had a lot
Guys,
of
I'm
baggage with her. She
emotional.
had a lot of baggage with her, and I feel like we really started like breaking down a lot of this baggage that you had with you. And I feel like from when I met you to now, you have changed completely. Like her mindset of even just taking on different scenarios have changed dramatically. Like knowing the
Stop. Stop it.
but I'm
You can't
honest.
say this shit to me on podcast.
Okay,
I
but
will cry. Will cry.
but I am being honest.
Thank
Like
you.
I feel like you definitely have like evolved in such a mature way, and it's actually really nice to see it because if I could see any of my friends and like their evolution of an individual, I feel like you yourself has just genuinely changed for the better all around. Though, like when it comes to like mental health, like self appearance, just like beauty inside and out. Like, I feel like you've definitely taken a lot of criticism from me and a lot of like tactics from me and your mom and like even the friends around you. And it's just changed you to such an amazing person. Like, I now go to you for advice. Not that I never did, but like you have very insightful words now. And before, I feel like your words, not that they weren't impactful because they always were, but I definitely think that there is a lot more reaction besides like actually thoroughly thinking things through. Like you've just evolved a lot and you've gone through a lot to like to become the person that you are, and I think that you should be so proud of that.
Thank you.
You're
I love
welcome.
you.
I love you too.
What the frig? Because it's weird that we're podcasting together too, and like you're saying these things to me because I want to just go literally tit for tat right now and say like, God, I can't like get too deep into it. I'm such a crybaby, but I would not have like been able to be honestly where I am today without you. Like she was actually my rock through a lot, and I think like a lot of people kind of wondered too, like how we started being friends or like, oh, like where did this friendship come through? And I was like, those who are very close to me know me. I'm very much so like a trauma bond person. Like once you know everything about me, like you're not leaving. Like I'm taking you and you're not leaving me. And Summer was one of those people to me that made me feel so open about like talking about some really deep shit with. And you never made me feel bad about anything about it. And that's why I was also so proud for her starting this podcast, because like you were very much so like a listener at the beginning. And that's why we're so proud of my girl.
I know.
You're out here and like she's actually, guys, everybody needs a Summer in their life. I'm not kidding. Like this girl has saved my life in many, many ways. So
Bob.
yeah, seriously.
Oh, this is the thing though. Like I think with Danielle and I's friendship, like we came from very opposite places. Like I feel like at the beginning, like you were very much a reactor and you just needed to let things out, and there wasn't, not that there wasn't thought process, there was thought process behind a lot of the things that you did, but it was just like you didn't take a moment to actually listen to yourself. I think that was a big thing because she had a lot of internal battles, I found, that like you would just vocalize things just out of like moments in time, but you were fighting battles within. Like you were like, as much as I want to do this, like I'm gonna react now. And I feel like now you've actually taken a moment, like this is the first time, like she's like, no, like I actually don't think I should do this. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna think about it. And I'm like, holy crap.
They know, they know.
Oh my gosh, like it's crazy though. And like even for myself, like I was the complete opposite. Like I was very much an internal human being. Like I barely spoke. Like I mean, obviously I spoke, but it was very surface level, and I had to struggle with just actually speaking in general. Like it was just very difficult for me to actually have really heart-to-heart conversations unless we were talking about the other person. Like if we were talking about me, it was like, actually I'm okay, we're good here. But like if you're talking about yourself, I could be a pretend therapist, and I think that comes with the job that I do. Like I think that's where I definitely got that. But I think Danielle also really helped me because she asks me the questions that no one else asks. Like, no one ever asks to think that, but, like, it's the fact that she thinks that that needs to be said. Does that make sense?
I feel like we're gonna be gassing each other up.
But it's
No, I get what you're saying though.
it's so true. Like, she asked me a question, like, I'm not trying to be any way about anything, but she asked a question about a specific someone, like, last week, and this name has not been brought up in months. And she was like, "But how do you feel about" do you remember who I'm talking about?
Can you? Yes. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so she
I
asked
didn't know
about
where
this
we were going.
she asked about this specific person, and I was like, "No one hasn't asked about this person in months." And not that, like, I even thought about it, but she asked a very specific question behind this, and it's very vague what I'm explaining right now, and I apologize for that, but I'm just not trying to do all that. But it's the fact that she asked that, like, I don't know, to me, she just has a different piece of my heart, and, like, she just understands me in a different way because you ask the questions and you get to know me in certain ways that other people don't even realize are there. Like, I feel like you just know different parts of me now because you've also helped me unfold, like, the nonverbal side to the more verbal side of me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's been, like, super rewarding.
Yeah. Cause like I feel like I was also in many ways that friend in my separate friend group from yours as well. Like I was more so the person who like everybody would go to if like they had a problem or like I'm an empath at heart. Like I will cry on the floor with you until you're laughing. Like that's always been the type of person that I like strive to be. But once you came into my life, it was like I kind of found like you were that for me. And then now I'm like, holy shit, like shaking summer, I want to get to know you though now because it's like I did feel like I even remember like I wrote you a long letter this one time because I kind of like came to the realization almost like after a year of our friendship, which is kind of sad that like you were like kind of the glue of it in many ways. Like you were like rising me up and I felt like I was like, okay, well, what am I doing to make her life better? And so like going forward, like I try and just like make sure you're doing good too, you know? Like it's like I don't know. I just I hate getting so sappy. But honestly though, like I just feel like you've really come like a long way though as well. Like just like evolving as like this podcast itself. Like nobody does this shit. Like this is insane for you to be sitting here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Don't cry. Just
I know. We need to we're actually just getting really sentimental with one another now, and it's just
this is what we do though. Or we're like
really freaking goofy.
yeah.
Like, we're on something else. We went
We're
to
what? I know what you're about to say.
It's
I
okay.
know what you're about to say.
What am I about to say? We went to a fair.
We're either like acting like we're on one together or we're literally on the floor dying. It's one or the other. We don't have casual hangouts. Ever.
No. I feel like we always have to, like, but that's the thing. Like, I also feel like we could just sit and chill, but
Even when we do, I'm like, okay, what's your favorite color? It's like I don't shut up.
Oh, guys, try watching a movie or a TV show with this girl. We watched it with a friend of ours, Lauren. Oh my gosh, she couldn't shut the fuck up the whole time. It's like Lauren and I are so into the show, and Danielle's like, "Oh my god, who's that? What's happening there? Wait, I just missed this." And then she's just talking the whole time. I'm like, Danielle, how about you watch the damn show so then you can figure out what's going on? I think it's so funny though.
They can probably tell, like I'm literally like brushing my leg because of the OCD I have. OCD, ADHD.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so now that you got to know a little bit of us, our dynamic, Danielle and I have talked a lot about, how do I just bring this up? Danielle and I have talked a lot about like mental health and things that come with mental health because as we kind of debriefed, she went through a lot mentally. I also went through a lot mentally, and we kind of just want to talk about mental health in general because I feel like that's not something that a lot of people do talk about, and maybe if they do talk about it, I still find it very fabricated, and I mean, me personally, the things that I've seen on mental health has mostly been on Instagram, if I'm being honest, and it's like through like swipes, like carousels of photos being like, it's okay that you're having a bad day, like know that you can go to a friend or something like that. But I feel like for this podcast, I just want to talk more about, I guess, our personal beliefs and what we've gone through mentally and how we've kind of helped each other, how just getting out of those kind of mindsets or those mind fogs and to where we are today. I feel like it's just a good topic to talk about. And obviously, we're going to talk about the goods and the bads and everything in between. But I feel like Danielle's honestly the perfect person to talk about mental health with because she's so open and honest about it. And she's also like the best person to go to about stuff like this because, like I said, I really suck about talking about my feelings, but she is definitely one that I am very much encouraged to talk to. And I feel very confident and comfortable to talk to about things like this with.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we even start this one?
I don't know. If anybody wants to know, I have no idea what she's about to ask me. I told her I don't want to know the script. I was like,
Guys, I had a script, but this is so like natural for me, like just having
Yeah.
conversation. So I feel like this is really chill with me, but I am gonna whip out the iPad because I actually. Ooh. So to start off this heavy conversation, we're gonna be talking about anxiety.
yeah, something I have a shit ton of right now.
Yeah. Me personally, I feel like I haven't dealt with a lot of anxiety.
Good for you. So glad to hear that.
No, but this is the thing. I find when I do deal with anxiety, I don't know how to actually deal with it.
Yeah.
I just shut down. So like my bad habit is the second I get really stressed out or I'm really anxious or overstimulated, I get really fucking snappy and just like really like defensive towards absolutely anything and everything. It's like I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to conversate with anyone. So that's how I cope with it, but it's again something that I'm dealing with. But how do you deal with anxiety and like how have you kind of recovered from the whole anxiety?
In the most simple terms, quite literally talking about it. Because I remember just like from a very young age, I was like diagnosed with panic disorder. I'm very also open about like diagnosis. Like, fuck the stigma behind it. Every single person that is watching this right now, I see you. You're going through some kind of internal battle. I don't care how big or small it is. And if you don't talk about it, people like me when I was 8 years old, or people like you, even to this day, feel like they're so alone. And I think that's something that like really took a huge shift for me after I like graduated as well. Like I'm like, why am I like faking like I'm good all the time? Like I'm not good actually a lot of the time. And sometimes like I literally just have to say it out loud and be like, I'm not okay today. I have anxiety today. And that's sure, I'll give some props to my therapist for like telling me to be verbal about it. But even like a lot of the times with Summer, like I will literally just FaceTime her and be like, I'm having anxiety. Like I don't even know about what. I just want to chat. Or like, I'm feeling sad today. Just saying the words out loud helps so much because something I used to do was definitely like run from it a lot more and like put on a smile because I felt like I didn't want to like maybe burden people with like something that I was going through. First of all, you're never a burden, but something Angelina Jolie actually said before that really resonated with me was when you are struggling, just go right through it. Go right through it. Like feel everything that you're going to feel because if you don't, you're going to end up feeling it tomorrow, next week, next year. And I think now that I'm like very self-aware of when I'm feeling those types of ways, like feel it, talk about it, go to somebody, get support, and that way at least you know like you're not alone in this, and that also like you're capable of getting through it in many ways.
Good words, girl. Good words. I think that's definitely something I'm working on like day by day. For myself, I feel like once again, I've always been very much to myself and not very vocal about things like that. And I even find when I talk about stuff like this, it still gives me anxiety. It still stresses me out. Like my hands are sweating just talking about
Mine
this.
are too, which is actually weird for me.
Is
But I think
it?
it's just the whole camera dynamic because
Yeah.
I am like, ugh.
A little bit.
Yeah,
It's
like I feel like I don't know if my words are gonna like come out right, but
I think they're coming out very well, for
my
sure.
GERD.
She's also got GERD. But yeah, for myself, I think when it comes to anxiety, I haven't really dealt with a whole lot of that, but when it does come out, I'm very silent about it and I will just keep that in. Even when it comes to like conversations, I would say I'm a pretty confrontational person and I find when people say the word confrontational, they think it's a bad thing. But it's like, no, I'm like confrontational if I like don't like something, if I don't want that or I don't appreciate that. Like I'm very confrontational in that way. But I find with a lot of other things that actually really truly matter, I am not confrontational like whatsoever. Like I'm quite silent. And that's something that I'm actively working on. And I think that's definitely something I've learned a lot from you is just like you need to fucking talk about it. Like every single time we sit down, it might take me like 20 minutes to talk about one certain thing. And it's like, dude, just talk about it. So
Yeah.
I definitely do think like a lot of the times when we do hang out or like we do just have really deep conversations about something, it's not even something that's like been on my mind, but it's been on my chest, you know? And like I feel like that's a different thing too. Like a lot of people think like if it's on my mind right this moment, like okay, maybe I don't need to talk about it, but I find a lot of the things that you don't talk about right then and there, it's gonna get heavy with your chest. And I
Yeah.
find a lot of things have been heavy on my chest but just slowly talking about these things, it actually makes the biggest difference of the world. And if you're anything like me that has a genuine struggle or you don't want to be a burden to people, they're simply not the people for you. They're not the person for you. And I've gone through, not in a bad way, but I've gone through a lot of friends and I've gone through a lot of like relationships and transitional periods to realize that this was all for the right things though. Like I feel like if I didn't meet you, I wouldn't be in the place where I am mentally with myself.
Mm.
Like you taught me a lot about mental health and a lot about just growing as an individual and how to benefit me, not just our relationship, not relationships with people, not relationships with friends or family or whatever. It's just me as an individual. I feel like she's taught me so much about just opening up and even writing shit down. Like I find when I get really pent up, I will just start writing stuff down so it's just somewhere and it's just like not just
Yeah.
on my chest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, going off of that too, like we definitely did bond a lot over like maybe relationship conversations, like whether that's like romantic friendships, yada yada. But I feel like our friendship really evolved as well when like we just started talking about ourselves. Like this girl's one of the first persons that like looked me in the eye and was like, girl, like you realize this is all you, right? Like I feel like we now more so focus on like not the external world around us, but like the internal of like, okay, but if we love ourselves, then we're fine. Like, and I mean, that also comes with like setting boundaries with your friends, which is really important. Tying back to mental health, like Sam's one of those people that will tell me how it is. And that's the kind of friend that I need. It might not be the kind of friend that everybody needs. Like some people do just like want a hug or like to hear something that'll make them feel better in the moment. But like not everybody is going to be a mind reader. You need to sometimes articulate what you need. And like even sometimes you might need a little bit of a push and you'll have to tell me like I'm not ready to talk about this right now. But yeah, let people know what you need. So, like if you need someone to like tell you real, you need to articulate that or else I feel like you're just kind of going to get band-aids your whole life, which is oftentimes what I got from a lot of people. It's like, oh, time heals or you'll get like fuck off.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck off.
Backpacking off that a little bit. I feel like Danielle and I say this quite often. It's actually going to slip my mind right now. Hang on. When we're talking about friendships and stuff, I feel like her and I both say a lot of the time, you have different friends for different things. And I'm actually so big on that. Like, and I see that with you and your friends because I feel like you have really not, isolate is not the right word. You've like really picked and chosen the people that are going to be closest to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that I've also done that because you and I came from very, very big friend groups. Like she went to one high school that was in our town and I went to the other one. And I feel like both her and I were probably in like the biggest friend groups from both schools within like the 4-year period that like we were in high school.
Yeah.
So I feel like her and I both came from very big friend groups and then we kept narrowing it down and narrowing it down and narrowing it down.
Nothing against you guys.
Yeah, like it's literally nothing against anyone, but I'm actually so grateful that it came out to be the way that it is because now that I have such good people in my life and like I've really like handpicked out who works best for me and how I work best for them because I think friendships and relationships in general are very transactional. And if you don't benefit them and they don't benefit you, then where's the benefit in general?
Yeah. I've had to learn that a lot. Like, and I do think I pick and choose the ones who like will sit with me in the silence as well.
Yes.
Like the ones where like, even if I'm literally not able to fill your bucket at all, like you'll still try like your best to pour your like couple drops into mine. Like it's so important to like find someone that like you might not be able to give them anything at the time, but they are still like wanting the best for you and like will stand with you and sit with you while you're going through all your struggles. But like know at the end of the day that like you're not alone and I think that's really important as well. Like
yeah, for sure.
But you do definitely need those fun friends as well.
1,000%, 1,000%. I think the fun friends are the friends that are going to honestly put you to the end of the finish line. If I'm being so honest, because you're gonna have that friend that's gonna be like the one that's like, okay, break it fucking down with me. Like, tell me everything and anything that's going on in your brain. Then you're gonna have the friend that's like, oh, like, let's watch a movie. Let's have a chill night. Let's actually like socialize just a little bit. Then you're just gonna have that friend that just pushes you to the end of the finish line that just like really gets you through the shit. Like, every friend has a transactional purpose. And if you have a friend that does all three, all four, every single thing that you need, don't ever let go of them. But no, once you get through the end of the finish line, you best be filling up their cup too. Like you can't just
100%.
expect and constantly expect them to give you 110% and you never give anything back. Because I feel like for myself, and I've seen it for a lot of other people too, when you're constantly taking and taking and taking and never giving back in return, like there's going to be a blow up.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. 100%.
So how do we even
I'm so internally blessed though to know like I really only do have those close friends that are like in all three.
Oh yeah.
Which is like really nice to have, but you still gotta like I still if I'm like coming over to yours or like Lauren's or like Liv's or whatever, like I have to say I want to have fun. Or like I want it like I don't know. It's like you can't like show up and like just like where I'm going.
You can't show up for the sad days. Like you don't want to walk into a situation getting ready for a deep conversation. Like you don't have to have that every single time with a friend. Like if you're obviously like going through something, by all means talk about it. But I'm sorry, like as much as I am like such a big supporter on mental health because I've personally been there. I know majority of the people have been there. But if you are also one of those people that are complaining about every single minuscule thing in your life, it's like, okay,
like we're going off of like, yes, like nobody is a burden at all. Like we're kind of being hypocrites, but in the way of like, you just don't.
I'm so sorry. Casey threw the fuck off.
Maybe first, just like show up and ask them how they are first. Because like, what if you had a really shitty day and I like came back to your house and just like started.
When I say about every little thing though, like there are people in this world that there's like people that actually have like need help with mental health. And then there's the complainers that just like they could just complain about absolutely anything and everything.
Don't do anything to fix it.
And they don't do anything for themselves and they don't do anything for you. Like they're just constantly complaining and constantly whining about something. But if you're in a good mood and you're constantly filling up their bucket and they're doing nothing for you, I'm sorry to tell you, those people also need to find someone new because they're doing nothing for you and they're most likely just bringing you down with them. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Like, I don't mean like I'm not thinking of a specific someone or a specific scenario. Pardon?
Liar.
Who am I thinking?
I'm just kidding.
Wait, who do you think I'm thinking of? Wait, who? I'm not thinking of anyone.
You're not.
No, I'm like,
Okay.
wait, who do you think I'm thinking of? I'm so curious. Wait. But
I'll tell you after.
no, I want to know. Bitch. Really?
I think a little bit.
Okay, that's not the person that I was thinking of, though.
Oh, so you were thinking of someone.
No, like I wasn't thinking of
No, you were
anyone.
thinking of someone.
See, then she does shit like this where she eggs me on as if I'm supposed to think a certain way. I'm like, wait, who? What? No, I'm just saying overall, there are just like certain people that just like, they just start to bring you down. And that's also really not good for your mental health, because I find I had a friend like that really brought me down in every way, shape, or form. Like, first of all, they never said please or thank you. And I don't know what it is about manners, but that is like
Rude.
such a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And it was just constantly complaining about something or talking shit about you behind their back, yada, yada, yada. And it actually started putting me into a depression spiral.
Yeah, no shit. Like, that's... No, get rid of those people in your life.
Yeah.
You cannot...
Like, and don't get me wrong, those people, though, I'm telling you, like, if they can find people that think like them, they can feed off each other and they can actually sometimes end up helping each other out. But if you are in a pretty good mindset yourself and you're constantly filling up their bucket, you're gonna have to almost reach their level, I find, to actually eventually
Yeah.
build up together.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
you can't be having, like, codependent friendships either. Like,
No.
let alone any sort of competitiveness. Like, you need those friends that, like, genuinely strive off you striving. Like, the second you're, like, doing something good in life, or, like, you're in a really happy place, like, even, like, you've been in a really good place, doing a lot of fun things, and, like, I don't want to be too specific. I don't know if I can be.
No.
Yeah, but, like, some's been happy in departments. But, like, I just think, like, it's just, like, when you see your friend that has, like, gone through a lot finally get what they deserve, it's, like, the best feeling, and it genuinely will, like, send my day from, like, 0 to 100. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
You fill my cup.
Do I?
You do. That was so cute of you. But you know
Mm.
what? Just to like talk about that honestly ties in a lot with anxiety, because I feel like a lot of the time, like with how well life has been going, I put myself in a really bad mindset with anxiety, and it's like, do I deserve this? Like that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
something that
I know
I've
what you
been
mean.
dealing with like a lot, but it's just because not like trying to play like the poor me card, but like I feel like I've gone through a lot, and I feel like it's not always worked out this well. So it's like, this doesn't seem right for me.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
not the person doesn't seem right for me, like just the situation itself. It's like, this doesn't seem right.
Mm.
And like I think that's something like my friends are also, I haven't really talked about it, so yeah. But
Yeah.
anyways, I'm not gonna talk about more of that because that's just like too much to talk about right now. Okay.
She's being an avoidant.
What is that thing? There's like, first of all, I talked to someone about this, and then I talked to a therapist about this because I don't have like an actual therapist. I was with them for like maybe 3 months. What is it called when someone was like has been abusing you and like you actually feel bad for them?
Manipulation. Gaslight.
No, there's like an actual word for it where it's like,
Enable.
no, it's not like enable or gaslighting. It's like, so this person was like abusing me like mentally, physically, emotionally,
Yeah.
and it's like trauma guilt, something guilt thing.
Okay.
Anyways, this is something that I recently discovered. I'm like blanking out on what it's actually called, but it's something to do with guilt, victim's guilt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is something that I have been dealing with a lot. Like I'm trying to actually navigate this because this victim's guilt was from like 2021. and I'm now just dealing with this, and it's something that has been really fucking hard and something I'm really struggling with right now, which is not the most amount of fun, but that is definitely something that I'm actively working on. And again, I feel like I've talked to my friends vaguely about it, but I need to actually talk about it. But anyways, that was so like off topic. Why did I
No,
even
it's
bring that
not even
up?
though. Because honestly, same. Because you know what I took from that though was like, I don't think someone's strength like comes from like all the good things that happen in their life. Like, sure, if you're that lucky,
Kudos to you, bitch.
yeah, I'll give you your flowers. But like, I do think like a lot of like the most powerful people like come from like the hardships that happen, because like if you're able to overcome those, like I truly do believe that like the universe will give you something in return for like I'm big on like spirituality and like thinking that like everything does happen for a reason. And I think like, not to be like all religious or anything, but even just like whatever you believe in, like I do think that like the universe, God, sees you and like what you have been through and is like, this is now your time, babe. Like it's like this is what you get for like finally like I dragged you through the roughs, but like now it's like it's time for me to kind of like give you your reward for like everything that you did get through in some ways.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be the baddies we are today without it. Like imagine, this is off topic too. I don't know if you want to put this in, but imagine we like didn't go through anything in our lives.
Life would
Like
be too easy.
those people though.
Oh, but they're like so clueless to everything around them.
Yeah.
Like not in a rude way, but I do find like people that actually have gone through nothing, like picture perfect white picket fence type lifestyle, like it's not that they're a bad person and it's not like there's nothing against them. It's just like
No.
life has been so good for them that they can't exactly be sympathetic for the people that have like gone through stuff, or like they don't know how to be there for people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I know
not
what
in
you
a bad
mean.
way. It's just
Yeah.
more so like I feel like people that have gone through any type of trauma at all, they're like all of a sudden they can try to alter their brain and like try to help that individual with whatever they're going through, because everyone's situation is completely different from the next.
Yeah.
But I find people that actually have lived like the white picket fence, like it's really hard to talk to them about absolutely anything because life has just always been good for them.
Yeah. I even said this the other day to my mom, like very bizarre, but I remember being in middle school and actually like wishing that I could trade places with like anybody who had a farm. Hear me out. Anyone like I had like a pretty, I would say like farm? Yes, I told this to my mom the other day. She was like, "Hold on." I was like, "Listen. I wanted to be a farm girl because that's not necessarily."
You gotta hurry this one up because I don't get it. I'm
No, because I feel like I have to explain it to you off pod because they're gonna think I'm nuts.
okay. You're gonna have to explain that to me off pod. You
Yes.
just wanted a different life?
No, I wanted to be on a farm because I wanted to be touching grass. Like I wanted to literally be like scooping shit off. Like I just felt like those people were like the most stress-free individuals. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like
what are you talking
those
about?
motherfuckers that were on the farms, like they would come to school with like their little farmer's tans or like their little overalls, and I'm like, why did my mom put me in a winter shirt? Like I don't want this life. Like
She wants a Carhartt. she wants a Carhartt and the Wrangler jeans.
no, even that's too nice. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I felt like very confused that all the people who had like a much more simpler life than me seemed to be so much happier.
I think all in all, it's no matter where you live, what
fucking freak.
I don't even get what you're saying. Picking up shit. I truly do think like I think family is most important, if I'm being so honest. If you have like a good family and you have like a good dynamic with friends and stuff, I feel like that's all you need. But if I'm being so honest,
You don't want to be picking up shit.
I I don't
To
see
each their
myself
own.
on a
To each their
farm.
own.
But them farm bitches be fucking wealthy. They got farms are expensive, girl.
Not the accent. Not the accent. The accent. Not the accent.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna do some rapid fire, deep plus spicy questions. Okay, what's one thing people wouldn't guess you struggle with?
Hmm. One thing. A fucking lot. Shit. I would probably say the number one thing is probably confidence.
Which I think is. See, this is the whole thing that we definitely talked about the most. I
I'm
feel like at the
widespread.
beginning. I know. Look at you go. I feel like the one thing that was the most shocking to me when we actually first became friends was her confidence. It was insane. Like I couldn't wrap my head around it. And I don't know why. And I understand a lot of people deal with this, but my big thing, I think I've always like thankfully like I was raised like this and this is why I have this mindset. But like I've always just been told like you have only yourself at the end of the day. So like why hate yourself? Just like love yourself and because that's the only person you have at the end of the day. So I find like when you have such a gorgeous soul and you're gorgeous in general, it's like the confidence part of that, it just mind boggles me. Mind boggles me.
Yeah, I think it was a little difficult for me to even like say that out loud. Like I'm like stuttering with the whole confidence thing because it is a little embarrassing. Like I mean,
No.
it's not. Don't be like I know everybody deals with it, but I think like it's hard for me to say because like I want to so badly sit here and like be that advocate that's like love yourself. Like it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what your personality is like. Like there's always going to be like a soul out there for you and like people that resonate. But I think just like I don't know, it was really tough to grow up feeling like a lot of people like didn't really understand like my quirkiness as well. Like I kind of always felt like I was like an odd soul or like an old soul also. And I definitely never had to deal with daddy issues, don't get me wrong.
She has such a 10 out of 10 family.
Like I'm obsessed with my family and I can't get started on that because I will cry. Like they have been my lifeline and like Summer's a part of my family at this point, but I think like growing up we definitely did have a lot of hardships though, and I felt the need being like the younger child, I think, to like um really thrive, to always like be like the fixer upper, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like not that there was ever any pressure for me to do that, but I think growing up like it kind of lowered my confidence a little bit because I was always like wanting to like make other people feel so good about themselves and like make sure that they were okay, that I kind of forgot to like check in on myself sometimes. I think just like
And
it
you're
kind of
working on it. You're working on it so good. You're
am.
doing so well though.
Yeah, thank
Like
you.
again, I have a very different perspective. I wouldn't say like I'm like ego about it. I just know like who I am as an
You were
individual.
You were the most self-loving bitch I know. Like
But
I'm
I
not
wouldn't say
kidding.
in like an ego way.
Not at all. Not at
Okay,
all.
good.
Like I honestly can't put it into words. Like I will remember that one conversation that we had on your bed when I came over one day after work, like bawling my eyes out to your house. And it was probably like a year ago. I really hope you remember this, but you sat on that red chair of yours and you looked at me and you were like, you realize like, babe, this is kind of all your fault. Like in the best way though possible. Like you were like, this isn't anybody around you that is making you feel this way. Like sure, like in a perfect world, like they could have treated you better or like they could have said XYZ, but like you shouldn't need that to feel okay. And like this was the first person who like it was like a light bulb went on in my head. Like I will forever remember that one conversation. Like I swear you just like ridiculed me so hard that day into like really no, like do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think I do, yes.
Yeah.
It's like yes.
There was the one specific day and it was like all just about like I came in wanting to talk about other things and like things that were not going on well in my life, and you were like, scratch this, let's look at you. Like what is the problem that's going on with you though? Because if this was happening in my life, I wouldn't necessarily be feeling the same way. You'd
Yeah.
be using different vices to deal with it.
Yeah. But
So-
again, like everyone deals with their things differently. I just think I try not to do like the whole self-love thing and like I'm full of myself way. It's
No,
just
you're not at all.
I
You're
just-
the most humble soul.
I just see like all of my friends and I'm like, why don't you see yourself how I see you? Like
know.
it's like I see you in such like a beautiful light. And it's like for you to be so hard on yourself for the things that like are not seen by other people other than yourself. It just shocks me because it's like you are picking out the things that no one else sees but yourself. And I know that's a part of the confidence thing, but it's like to see what you would talk about and how you would treat yourself with like anyone would do that. It's like, no, like you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, like you have such a pure soul. And like I think for myself, like I always see a person, no matter who they are, whenever I first met them, like I'm gonna see you as a pure soul and a beautiful human being at first until you give me a reason not to.
Yeah.
And it's like if you just keep giving me more reasons, like the vulnerability that you showed me and like that anyone else has ever showed me, it just shows me how strong and powerful you are. And it's like that's where I see all of the confidence, because you have to be confident to get to the point where you can even be vulnerable for that. So it's like I just don't know why you don't see it, you know?
Yeah, I even remember there was one night where we were laying in bed with my mom and we got on the conversation of like how all of our parents, every soul on this earth, all of our parents have like married each other, did the deed, and we came. Like it's like, we're literally generations of love and like people who are attracted to each other. And it's like it's really something that we need to like we're all gonna be fine.
We're all gonna be fine because we're all beautiful in our own ways.
Babe, this ain't rapid fire.
I know. Guys, we can't do the rapid fire lifestyle. That's just not for us. Okay, what's the biggest misconception people have had about you?
That I'm a bitch. Totally that I'm a bitch. Totally that I'm a bitch.
You
like a really bad resting bitch face.
And I was gonna say you do give cunt though. Like I feel like you and I have like the same like similar like exterior energy. Like we both like look.
I look cunty.
Yeah, a little bit cunty,
love
but
that.
you're actually such like a bubbly little bubble.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very much like a little kitten.
Yeah. A mental health myth. What? You're like a king. Is that not what you said? What did you say?
I said I'm like a little kitten.
Okay. I'm like, okay, she's gonna call herself a king, not a queen, period. We love. You are a kitten, sure. A mental health myth you hate.
Myth? Moth? Fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
Myth. Myth. Oh, that medication doesn't help.
Oh, medication does help.
It does help.
1,000%.
This girl actually. Never mind. I don't know if I can say that.
What?
I'm still on the medication that.
I'm on the same medication.
It helps, honestly. Like, if your quality of life is struggling,
just get on that shit.
Who cares what anybody else says?
Something you overcame that you were proud of.
Probably. I don't know.
You know.
I know, but I don't like to say it.
Just say it.
I can't even say it out loud. You have to say it. I feel like you have to say it.
No,
I feel like you have to say it. How do we even put it into... I don't know what to put it into words.
Like, are we talking about...
No.
Which one? What one? Oh,
Yeah.
You got this.
I
I'm proud
can't.
of you. You got this.
No, I don't think I can.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
What would I even say? Because I feel like it's still something I'm like going through.
But you yourself feel like you have gotten over the hardest part.
Yes.
So you are overcoming it.
Yeah. But like, what is the fucking advice?
You don't need advice, just something that you
Because I have no
overcome.
advice from anybody. Like, you give me advice for it. Like, the fuck?
Okay, just say what you have overcome.
I can't say it.
Okay, then we don't have to say it. Carry on. A moment this year that showed you that you were actually growing.
Oh my God. Probably when I started like hanging out with my friends and laughing again. That's not even like a singular moment, but I feel like I used to like love to just be in the dumps with my friends. Like that sounds kind of fucked up, but like I don't know, I just like forgot how good it was to just laugh at the fucked up things that are going on too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
life is not that serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have to sit there and cry all the time.
It was definitely weird at first, the transition of just like, how are you doing, babe? I don't fucking know. I'm like, what is going on?
See, like I feel like that's like the number one thing I've like found again is honestly laughter and life.
It's-
110%.
Oh my gosh, I love it though. It's so like refreshing because you would get like bursts of this throughout like the past couple of years. But like recently, it's like, I don't give a fuck. Let's just. I think it's so fun though.
Yeah.
I think it's so fun.
We're manifesting for the old self never to come back.
It's
I
okay.
actually no, it's not.
Well, we don't want her to come back.
She's not coming back.
Like but we still loved her. We love that
Sure.
version of you, but like we love this one better. You
What
know?
is that thing that everyone's doing? What does that mean? Small penis? I actually don't know. Everyone's doing it on
This
TikTok.
is like
Casey.
period. What's this, Case?
Like what is it? They go. What does that mean?
Okay,
The way she says, just like, duh.
Caitlin, come. Okay, Caitlin,
Yeah.
come.
Okay.
Caitlin, come here. Caitlin, come.
She's like, let me put on this.
Okay, so because Danielle and I cannot do rapid fire, we're gonna get Case to hop on. I'm gonna ask the questions. She's putting on her makeup. I'm gonna ask the questions, and her and Case are gonna rapid fire answer.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. Yes. Come on now.
Caitlin! Imagine it wasn't filming this whole time. That's like my biggest fear. You look good.
You know how many
Welcome,
times that probably sorry.
Casey. No. What?
Hi, guys.
Mhm.
Okay, so a boundary you're proud of setting this year.
Sorry, the question I wasn't. Sorry.
Do better. A boundary. Wait.
Andre.
A boundary you're proud of setting this past year.
Oh. I think if it doesn't make me happy, I'm getting rid of it.
I love that.
Whether that be like,
Like-
whether it be like a thing or a person, you know?
A thing
Yeah.
or a person. So like a very little thing or a full human.
Yep. Right.
Or full human.
Right.
How about you?
Boundary? I feel like just having boundaries. Like honestly, like just having boundaries is probably
The best thing that's ever
guys,
happened.
do it for me now.
Clock it.
Oh, for real.
Okay. One truth about healing people don't want to hear about.
It's a very long process. I think a lot of the times when people run to their friends for advice and they're like, it's going to be okay. Obviously, it takes time and yada yada. In your head, you're like, okay, like just a few days, just a few weeks. But like, it's not just that. Like, sometimes, like, it pops up months after and you're still going through that. And, you know, that's fine. But healing does take a very, very long time. And I think a lot of people don't like to admit that, not necessarily talk about it.
I think healing is nasty. If I'm being so honest, like I feel like healing is a really nasty process and a lot of people love to fabricate like let's just say for instance like a breakup. I'm sorry, a breakup healing process I feel like is the most nasty.
It's not cute.
No, it's like you're crying, you're snotting, you're like, oh my God, I'm so fine. Meanwhile, you're stalking their page every 2 seconds, looking at their location, potentially driving past their house. Like, I don't know. Like, I have seen it all, guys. I have seen it all. And even myself, I've done some crazy things to get through the healing, but I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, just take some herbal essence and have a bubble bath and everything will be okay. And it's like, no, bitch, get down and dirty. That's how you're going to get over it. How about you?
I'm honestly gonna go right off Casey's because like
Oh, not mine?
No, because she was quite literally the one who sat there and said, "Bitch, you don't look cute while you're crying." Like, she literally said that. Like, one of the first conversations me and Casey said, she was like,
I literally watched it. I felt so bad because I'm like, I'm literally having the best time of my life. Oh my God, I'm hosting my first Friendsgiving. It's going so great. Everyone's having a fun time. I walk around the corner and why am I crying? I walk around the corner and Danielle is literally just bawling her eyes out. And I'm just like, I'm so like pent up with emotion for her. So I'm like, what is going on? She was just crying.
2 seconds.
Yes,
We're actually crying?
yeah, I'm getting my period soon. I'm like so emotional.
These aren't like laughing cries. Out.
I felt so bad because I'm like, she came in as this such like bubbly person, and obviously we've never like really hung out until like Friendsgiving, so I've only heard things about you, but I've only heard such like great things about you. So to see you in such like a vulnerable state was just like, oh my God, like it hurt me to the bone.
Oh.
So it's just yeah, that's why I was like, she was crying, and I was like, that's not a cute look on you, like at all. I was like, stop that.
I probably went home that day. I left early and I went home that day and was probably, Casey doesn't know what she's talking about. That time heals all. Like, no, like a couple months later, like I can totally say she's not fucking lying.
Oh gosh. The fact that you're crying, I can't. Okay, guys, I feel I'm getting in a funny, goofy mood. Okay, guys.
We still have to take photos.
Oh my God. Okay, we need to wrap this up. This has been an extra. Why is your lip quivering?
Shut up! Let me be me. What's wrong? Let me.
What did I miss?
I don't think we would ever be able to all podcast.
No, I literally had both AirPods in and I was like, I can't listen to I can't listen
Stop.
to the conversation.
Guys, we need to wrap this up. This is probably like a 2-hour long pod, but I'm gonna do a lot of fucking editing because holy God. But again, thank you so much for watching another episode of Own the Chaos. Featuring Danielle and
Case.
I actually do think Danielle should come back on for another pod just because she says
interview you.
You want to interview me?
Yeah. I should interview you both.
I don't need to be part of it.
Yes, you do. Yes. Or we could both interview her.
Okay.
Can we please do that? Yeah. We would be really good interviewers, I feel like. This is the whole part of the pod, babe. Like, you literally... Sorry, but you have been asking a lot of questions about other people. You need to be sat down.
Oh, shit.
I think you should.
Guys, you might have just heard a potential idea, so stay tuned for more episodes coming up. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for watching another episode of On the Chaos. Maybe one day you'll actually hear things about summer. Okay, love you guys. Toodles. Mwah.
The fucking chaos.
Kisses. Mwah. Holy shit, this is so fucking chaotic.